Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello, and of course, we are back with another episode of CyberCEO, and we are very lucky to have a special guest on the show right now. Sheri, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Of course, thank you very much for giving us your time. We understand that you are very, very busy. So, for the benefit of everyone who's listening and watching, of course, can you tell us something about yourself? What is your role in real estate, Sheri?
So I'm the lead agent and the CEO of 𝗙𝗵𝗶𝗹 in Idaho Falls, Idaho. I've been in the business for 17 years. I'm not only a business owner in the real estate, but I also do Airbnbs and investment properties as well. So
a lot of hats that you wear then, is that right, Sheri? It must eat a lot of your time.
Yes, I'm single, and that's probably why.
That good thing you have your own cyberbacker supporting you in your business then, is that right?
That's correct.
How long have you been working with your cyberbacker?
So we hired Cyberbacker in January of last year.
Ooh.
It was towards the end of January. So we're about nine months, full months now.
Oh, 9 full months now. And let me ask, was this your first time working with someone virtually, or did you have experience before having your cyberbacker?
I was on the Mike Hicks team, Anderson Hicks group for a while, and we had a virtual assistant at that time. And so I had some experience, but that person didn't work directly for me.
Okay, so some support then. Let me ask you, how is the experience so far working with your own cyberbacker?
It's been fantastic. It has absolutely changed my business.
Change your business, just like music to our ears, of course. That's the goal of Cyberbacker. Now, just wanted to know as well, can you tell me something about your cyberbacker, 𝗙𝗍? Tell me personality-wise, the days you spend working together, things like that.
I think that 𝗙𝗍 is invaluable because she is teachable. She has the desire to do a great job, and she's also willing to do what it takes on her own time to become better at something so that she can be more efficient with her work. So the attitude is great, and also the desire is there to do a good job.
There's a growth, and of course, making sure that everything is done. Now, let me ask you then, Sheri, this is what we call somewhat of a virtual relationship. What makes it work? What makes it a successful partnership?
I think, of course, we've had a few challenges, as you do with any situation that's new, but we both want the same thing. She wants to do a great job, and I want her to be a part of the company. So we have learned how to work together for her to achieve that.
Now, what makes this a successful partnership, Sheri?
I think that the willingness that she has to learn and to improve to be able to do a good job, and me to committing to the time that I need to teach her the systems that we use. Cyberbacker was awesome in teaching her like the programs that we use day to day, but for my specific systems of my company, I had to invest the time to teach her how to do that. And she has been eager to learn the entire time. There's also been times that she's went out and investigated stuff on her own time so that she could be better at it. And I appreciated that very much.
Also, she went the extra step then and made, let's say, to train herself just to make sure that everything is right. Wow.
And there's been times when she's gone back to her cyber trainer and said, I would like to know more about this. But also, like in Excel spreadsheets, she's better than I am at that. And so she's helped me to learn some things on that as well.
All right, that's good to hear. Now, let me ask you then, Sheri, ever since she started working with you, how much additional revenue has she made you, or how much time has she saved you?
So that's a two-sided answer, or a two-step answer. She has saved me a tremendous amount of time. During the previous year, I was working probably 60 to 70 hours per week, including, Saturdays I would work
Oh,
every week. And so I'm probably down to 40 to 50 hours a week, and I hardly ever work Saturdays anymore. And as far as revenue, we have doubled our income in the last year since she's been with us. Already year to date, we have doubled what we made last year at the end of the year. So we still have, a couple months to go.
wow. Imagine you still have at least a month and a half there going for you, and you've already doubled your business. Now, just for the listeners to know, our listeners who are also business owners, what are these things or these tasks that you have 𝗙cie, your cyberbacker, do for you in your business?
So that's interesting. I tried to nail that down. We have a meeting every day where we go over what's happened the previous day, because she works very early in the morning. So we get together and go over everything, and then I move forward, and I could do a lot of business during the rest of the day. And then we meet in the morning again. So we go over everything that happened the day before. She does all the tracking of all of the transactions. She does interaction with the clients as far as emails, updates, any kind of information that they need. She creates the forms and sends them out for signatures. I mean, she's invaluable to me, because all of the steps that I used to do, we just have that conversation in the morning, and then she takes care of those things for me.
Well, so she does a lot of things for you in your business then, but you and I both know that her role could still grow in the next few months and the years to come. So what are you planning on, let's say, new tasks for her to handle in the future? And if so, tell me more.
So we're expanding her position to where she's now working with the buyer's agents, whereas before she was just working directly with me. So now I've transferred that responsibility to her to keep up with them and their production and their transactions. We've also just launched a new website that has, we're all learning it at the same time. And so her role is going to be studying how to help us to transition into that new website. So her position is going to grow from a transaction coordinator, which is what she's done up to now, to more of an admin position.
So more admin tasks for her then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know she must be very excited for that, because of course that's going to be more things for her to do, growth for her, growth for you in your business.
Right.
Now, my next question is a tough one. What have been some of the challenges that you've had working with Cyberbacker?
So I have an executive maps coach, and I went to him probably 3.5 months into the training process and said, she's not getting this, she's not understanding everything. And he said, you need to realize that to train anybody, keep in mind, this is the first time I've had to train somebody. It's like a 6-month process for them to work independently. Not to say that they're not working independently on a transitional period during that 6 months, but she's learning a whole new, all the words that we use and the processes that we use. She's new to this industry. So it was a little bit challenging in those first 3 months, because I was still doing my job,
Yes.
trying to train her and be able to, grow my business. So it was difficult for me. But after that learning curve was over, it was like the angels sang and the heavens rained out upon me. And it was like, now we are just on task. She is on top of everything. Half of the stuff I don't have to tell her anymore. And it has changed my quality of life.
Of course, imagine just trying to get used to working with each other, I think, is also a key factor in this type of a relationship, right?
I would agree.
Yes. Now, one last thing, Sheri. There are a lot of business owners listening to us right now. What advice would you be able to give them when they're hiring their own cyberbacker?
First of all, I'd be do it as soon as you can, because that is an invaluable part of your business. And the second thing I would say is trying to make sure you choose the right cyberbacker for you. There's a lot of resources in your company that help with that. From the prospects that I was presented with, the interviews were really good. Take the time to go through that hiring process to pick the right one. 𝗙cie has become a part of our team, and she's very dear to us at this point.
I love what you mentioned. They're invaluable. Now, one last thing. I know that 𝗙cie is listening to us right now. Would you want to give her a quick shout out on the show?
𝗙cie, you're amazing. I don't know what I'd do without you.
All right, perfect. We are very excited to see, of course, where this partnership between you, your business, and 𝗙𝗍 would be in the next few months and the years to come. Thank you very much for being on the show, Sheri. Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.